Wiener, 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 wiener,
One wiener next to another wiener.
Wiener, wiener,
Two wieners alongside yet another wiener.
Wiener party, wiener party, 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 wiener party.
Wieners nice and soft, non-erect wieners.
Flopping wieners, flopping.
Hey everyone, it's your girl T, and I am currently watching season 6 of Game of Thrones, getting hyped for season 7 that's coming up. And I'm currently on episode 4 right now. And one thing that just struck a chord with me, not a chord, but it was just interesting to see it with, a different perspective, is that Jon and Tyrion basically went through the same thing where you have a situation where you don't necessarily understand your enemy, but the person you don't really I can't I can say this. The person you don't necessarily trust is giving you advice and you're not taking it, and because of that, actions were taken.
Betraying her work, I am trying to save her city.
You promised the slavers they could keep slavery.
For a short time.
7 years is not a short time for a slave.
You're right. Slavery is a horror that should be ended at once. War is a horror that should be ended at once. I can't do both today.
You are wrong to trust these men.
I don't trust the masters. I trust their self-interest. They're trustworthy if they're convinced that working with me is in their self-interest.
You don't know them. You don't understand them. We are not human in their eyes. They look at me and see a weapon. They look at her and see a whore.
They look at me and they see a misshapen little beast. Their contempt is their weakness. They'll underestimate us every time, and we will use that to our advantage.
You will not use them. They will use you. That is what they do.
So you've met the enemy, drawn up your battle plans.
Aye, for what there was.
You've known him for the space of a single conversation. You and your trusted advisors, and you sit around making your plans on how to defeat a man you don't know. I lived with him. I know the way his mind works. I know how he likes to hurt people. Did it ever once occur to you that I might have some insight?
You're right.
You think he's going to fall into your trap? He won't. He's the one who lays traps.
He's overconfident.
He plays with people. He's far better at it than you. He's been doing it all his life.
Aye, and what have I been doing all my life? Playing with broomsticks. I've fought beyond the wall against worse than Ramsay Bolton. I've defended the wall from worse than Ramsay Bolton.
You don't know him.
You see that they're similar to each other because Tyrion had the advice from Missandei and Grey Worm to basically tell him that you don't know the enemy, but Tyrion counters saying that I can't end this all in a day. There's no really great answer for it, but they do know that this plan that Tyrion had wasn't going to work, and clearly it didn't because the Yunkai and the Astapor masters, they came back to attack him anyway. And then on the other hand, you have Jon, same situation where you don't really trust her. However, she did give you good advice because she said just don't fall for the trap. And what happened? He fell for the trap. Now you can continue to always be a not always. Well, yeah, always. If it's Team Fuck Sansa, it's just Team Fuck Sansa. And, you can cry about it later. Your girl doesn't care. But I just thought that you guys should just see the similarities and see where I'm coming from. Or if you guys pick that up and I'm slow, just let me know. But give this the thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you still see it? Is it still Fuck Sansa? I'm sure it's still fuck Sansa, but I'm just curious about you guys' thoughts. Get hyped for season 7. And once again, don't forget that I will be doing reactions after each episode just to give you my fresh thoughts. And then later on, you can catch me with the small council. And then you can catch me with my girls. And then you might just see me on random streams because I start to obsess over Game of Thrones. Anyway, I love you guys, and your girls out. Bye.